Hello friends! I am coming at you live from the forest. I have decided to go on my first solo camping trip. So feels like a big deal for me. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but just had a lot of anxiety and hesitation and stories around like, no, I need a man with me, or I don't know, just silly fears that I'm gonna get eaten by a bear, or there's gonna be a murderer in the woods, or it's gonna storm really badly. I don't know. Whatever, I'm here. And it's fucking beautiful. It feels so good to just smell ponderosa pines and to be alone and just to have no agenda other than to be and to really tune in and turn the phone on airplane mode and disconnect to come back home. I've been feeling really scattered recently, like my energy is going in 15 different directions all at the same time, and this anxiety of like I need to figure out my next step, and like this force fear around money and jobs and homes and security, and yeah, I'm just putting that all aside and yeah, just returning home, returning to me, and remembering how much nature can bring you home to yourself, and how supportive and healing she is, and how it's important to silence the outside noise sometimes. All the distractions, other people's opinions and projections, the internet, the news, social media, all of it. And yeah, my intent is to connect back to prayer and connect to spirit, and I've also chosen to do this on a water fast. So I had my last meal when I arrived earlier at 3 p.m. and now I'm just out here with my 5-gallon jug of water. I brought a little bit of electrolytes and that's it. Simple, super simple. And it feels perfect for me for fasting because it encourages rest and also gentle and mindful movement, and I just feel so much more connected to source when I'm fasting, connected to prayer and all of the reasons that I'm out here. So, and also I'm in Arizona where you can't have fire right now, so it just makes sense to not cook. And I don't have a burner, it's easier. But this morning I was feeling so much anxiety coming here, like what I was speaking to previously, and then I get here and I'm borrowing a tent, and getting it set up was a fucking nightmare. Like I was sweating, I was trying to look up like directions on YouTube, I barely have any service, my phone overheated, I was overheating, and just like the poles went in the wrong way, like the connectors went in wrong, and there were moments where I was just like, why am I doing this? Like, why didn't I practice before? Doubt, fear, insecurity, all that chatter was coming in hot and heavy, and I just took a moment, sat down, breathed, allowed myself and my phone to cool down, and started from the top. And then I look in the bag and there's directions in the bag, and it was just a matter of following some instructions. And granted, the stakes weren't in the bag, which I could have checked before, but you know, we make do with rocks and paracord and other things. If there's one thing that I learned in wilderness therapy, it's to use what you have, make do, make it work, and keep going with a smile on your face and making the best out of the worst circumstances. And I also think that's interesting how time works, because I believe it was this week last year that I went for my training week at Anasazi, and it was my first time backpacking, my first time really camping in the backcountry, and that was liberating as well. But so is this. And it just reminds me, like, I can do this. Like, I don't want to live out in the woods all of the time. I love community, I love modern life and showers and all of the things. And I also love getting dirty and being in solitude and reconnecting in this way and talking with the trees. I've smelled so many ponderosa pines since I've been out here. If you've never smelled one, figure out where they are and go, because they smell like maple syrup. And I don't know if they're gonna be super supportive for this fast. Just kidding. But yeah, I brought a lot of books. I brought my yoga mat, my journal, some oracle cards, and I'm just gonna vibe out here and see what comes through. I went on a little walk a minute ago and was instantly hit with so much sadness and grief. There was a sign on a tree that was like missing our sweet bub, and there was a picture of a cat, and it was like, help us bring our baby home, he's microchipped and super sweet and friendly. And I just broke down because I miss my fucking cat still, and grief, it comes in waves. And that's another thing that nature has taught me, is she gives us so much space to feel outside of all of the distractions of everyday life and all the things that we use to numb and to stuff our emotions down. It's like, they can all breathe out here. And being out here, yeah, reminds me of my past partner too. It was the first time I've been to Flagstaff was with him, and just seeing all these bands around and grieving that as well. And I just have so much space to feel. I can scream if I want, I can throw rocks, I can sleep all day, I can hike. And I'm just held in it all. So beautiful. Yeah, feeling really tender, really open, and really, really fucking grateful. Yeah. That feels complete right now.